fighting right to the end.
My great gift to mankind.
Are you afraid to die?
This time I wasn't scared.
Hey everyone, Justin Crumley here with the Cujo Productions channel. Welcome to another edition of The Film Cave. Today we're going to be talking about the film Mickey 17. This was directed by Bong Joon-ho, and it stars Robert Pattinson, Naomi Ackie, Steven Yeun, Anna Marie Bartolome, Holliday Grainger, and also has Mark Ruffalo and Toni Collette. Mickey Barnes, a man who signs up to be what's called an expendable, is used as what could be best described as a human crash test dummy for a corporation. Whenever he dies, he's regenerated inside of a huge machine that has all of his genetic data and memories saved. They essentially use him to figure out any kind of potential danger or hazards that could come from a planet that they're trying to colonize. So Bong Joon-ho is a director that I'm sure needs no introduction. The guy did Parasite, which I am going to admit right now I have not seen. Feel free to tell me all about how I'm missing out in the comment section below. As far as Mickey 17 goes, I really enjoyed this film. I thought it was really, really fun. A really fun sci-fi adventure with some dark humor thrown in there for a good mix. As far as the plot goes, it's not really the most special. It's certainly not the most original story ever. It's more or less something that we've seen before, namely in Fern Gully, Avatar, and hell, even Starship Troopers. So the plot may not be 100% original, but I think there's enough unique storytelling elements to this one, and I thought the performances from the cast were good enough that I think this film stands out on its own as a modern day sci-fi classic. I'm actually super bummed that this film is apparently not doing well at the box office, because I do really think that this is a fun modern day sci-fi film. As I've mentioned already, the cast is really good. Robert Pattinson does a really good job as Mickey Barnes. Naomi Ackie is also really good in her role. Steven Yeun, even though he's not in it that often, his character is such an ass, but he's so funny when he is on screen. And of course, there's Mark Ruffalo and Toni Collette. I feel like they're great in like everything they do. Mark Ruffalo is a lot of fun to watch on screen. Toni Collette almost outshines Mark Ruffalo in some aspects. But overall, I think this film is a lot of fun. It's a really good modern day sci-fi classic. And again, I have to reiterate, while the plot may not be the most original, it's definitely littered with cliches. And I also kind of felt like the movie was a little too long. You know, it's over 2 hours. It's about 2 hours and 17 minutes. I do think it could have been cut down to like maybe an hour and 50 minutes or something. Under 2 hours, cut about 20 to 25, maybe 30 minutes. And I think it would have been it would have been almost perfect, I think. So yeah, definitely check this one out while it's still in theaters. I definitely think it's worth your time. Really fun sci-fi film. The performances across the board are great, and yeah, it's just a really good movie. Okay, guys, that's all I have for you today. If you guys have seen Mickey 17, be sure to let me know what you thought of it down in the comment section below. And as always, until next time, I'm Justin Crumley, and this is Cujo Productions saying, stay awesome.